Hi everybody, how are we tonight? Alright, I am back with another tutorial, and I'm trying a little bit different setup of the camera, see if it's a little bit easier for you to see. And we are going to do block 10, the offset cluster. Okay. I'm using a little bit larger hook. I'm using an I for the pattern. I'm using an H, 5mm, but for this I'm using an I thought it might be a little bit easier to see the stitches. So the first thing that we have to do in the offset cluster is we've got to chain 27 loosely. Again, I apologize for this band-aid on my thumb. I was making dinner last night and I tried to add a little piece of my thumb to the meal for flavor. Okay, so I'm going to chain 27 and then we'll be right back. Chain your 27 loosely and I will join you as soon as I get mine chained. Okay, I've got my 27 chained loosely. And we're going to double crochet in the fourth chain from the hook and each chain across. And you should have 25 stitches. So count 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to double crochet in the fourth chain from the hook. Okay, we're going to double crochet in each chain across, and then we'll count our stitches. So I will meet you back here when I'm down to my last few stitches, and then we'll go ahead, finish off, and count our stitches. Okay, I am at the end of my first row, and you were supposed to put a double crochet in every chain, and there should be 25 stitches. So let's check our stitch count. And we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25. Okay, our stitch count's right. Now, we are going to chain 3, and this counts as your first double crochet now and throughout the pattern. Okay, lost track of my chains I did. Multitasking. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3 chains, and turn your work. Okay. Now we're going to double crochet in the next double crochet, chain 1, skip the next double crochet, and then double crochet. But I'll say that as we're going. Okay, we chain 3, it's our first double crochet, so we're going to double crochet in the next stitch. Okay, so this is where, in case where it says first stitch, okay, we're going to go to the second stitch because it says this here is your first double crochet, so that would be that stitch. So we're going to double crochet in the next stitch, okay, then we're going to chain 1, we're going to skip this double crochet, and we're going to double crochet into the next stitch. Okay, that's what it looks like. Now we're going to work an offset cluster. Okay, now I'm going to read it to you, and then we're going to read it as we do it. So to do your offset cluster, you're going to yarn over, and you're going to insert your hook around the post of the last double crochet. That was this one right here. Okay, so yarn over, and you're going to go around the last double crochet. It's right here. You can see it's right here. Let me see if this light comes off. That might be a little bit better for you to see. Okay, so we're going to yarn over, go around the post of this, yarn over, pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over and draw through 2 of the loops, and you should have 2 loops on your hook. We're going to do this 5 times. Okay, so we're going to yarn over, go around that double crochet, pull up a loop. We're going to yarn over, pull through 2. That's 2 times. We're going to yarn over, go around that double crochet, pull up a loop. Let me get this out of your way here. We're going to yarn over, we're going to pull through 2 loops. We now have 4 loops on the hook. We're going to yarn over, we're going to go around that double crochet again, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2. So currently we have 5 loops on your hook. Okay, we're going to do one more because that's 4 times we've done it. We are going to yarn over, go around your double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now there should be 6 loops on your hook. Okay, this is what's going to make your cluster. You're going to yarn over, and you're going to pull through all 6 loops on the hook. Then we're going to chain 1. Okay, that's what it looks like. Okay, we're going to skip the next double crochet right here, and we're going to double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Here's 1, here's 2, one more, and there's 3. Okay, now you're going to chain 1, you're going to skip the next double crochet, we're going to double crochet in the next double crochet, and we're going to do an offset cluster again. So there's our double crochet. Now we're going to do our offset cluster. Now remember, this is done 5 times, so we'll count them. Yarn over, go around, pull up a loop, 1, pull through 2, yarn over, around, pull up a loop, that's 3, pull through 2, pull up, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. I'm sorry, that's 3. We've got 2 more to do. So we're going to yarn over, go around the double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2, that's number 4, 1 more, yarn over, go around the double crochet, turn the stitch, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, there's 6 loops on your hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all 6 loops. You can see what your offset clusters look like. Okay. And then we're going to chain 1, and we're going to repeat this order. Okay, chain 1, then we're going to skip the next double crochet. We're going to double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Skip 1, and then we're going to do 3 double crochets. There's 1, there's 2, and 3. Okay, do 3 double crochets. Once you get those 3 double crochets, you're going to chain 1. You're going to skip the next double crochet, and you're going to double crochet in the next stitch. And this is where we're going to do our offset cluster, which is what we're going to do next. Okay, so let's do another offset cluster. We're going to yarn over around the double crochet, pull through 2, and my yarn split. Let's try that again. We're having technical difficulties. Okay, yarn over, go around, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 1. Yarn over, around the double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 2. Yarn over, around the double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 3. Yarn over, around the double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, through 2, that's 4. Last one, yarn over, around the double crochet, grab my yarn here, pull up a loop, through 2, should be 6 loops, 3, 6, yarn over, pull through all 6 loops. There's your offset. You're going to chain 1, and we repeat. We are going to do 3 double crochets. We're going to skip a stitch, do 3 double crochets. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Okay. Once you do your 3 double crochets, you're going to skip a double crochet in the next one. So we're going to skip, we're going to double crochet in this one here, and we're setting up for the cluster. except we forgot one slight little thing. Pull that double crochet out. You have to chain one, then skip your stitch, and then put in your double crochet for the offset cluster. Okay, this will be our last offset cluster of this row. So we're going to yarn over, wrap around the double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 1. Yarn over, around, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 2. Yarn over, around the double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 3. Yarn over, around the double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 4. Last one. Yarn over, around the double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. There should be 6 loops. Yarn over, pull through all 6 loops, and you should have 3. You should have 3 stitches left. So we're going to chain 1, skip the next double crochet, double crochet in the next stitch, and then this here is your turning chain, and we're going to double crochet in the top of it. Sometimes it's going to be a little tight getting in there. And then we'll look at what we have here. Okay. Right here, you should have 4 offset clusters. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have our 4 offset clusters. Now we're going to go on to row 3. Okay? So, we're going to chain 3 and turn our work. Okay, that was our setup row. Okay, we're going to chain 3. We're going to double crochet in the next double crochet. Now remember, okay, this chain 3 counts as your first double crochet. So this here will be your next double crochet. Okay? Now, the next one, we are going to double crochet in the first chain 1 space. Okay, and that's this right here. So we're going to go into the chain, not into the chain, but into the chain space. Double crochet. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky. You're going to double crochet in the top of the offset cluster. Okay? Now, I'm going to pull this here. I'm going to get my little handy dandy pointer here. Now, if you look at your cluster and you turn this way, this was the chain 1 space, and you turn this over, it looks like there's 2 stitches up here. Okay, you got this chain and this chain. Okay, the top of the cluster is right there. Okay, because here's what's going to happen. We're going to double crochet in the top of the cluster, and then we're going to double crochet in the next chain 1 space, which is right here. Okay, then you're going to go on, and we're going to be doing our repeat for the row, which is going to be double crochet in the next 3 double crochets. Okay, and there's your chain 1 space. Okay, chain, you're going to double crochet there, and then you're going to go up here and you're going to double crochet in the top of your cluster. So, and how we check to make sure we've done it right is when we finish this, we go back and check our stitches, because when this is down here, we should have 25 double crochets. So, and I think this is one of the blocks I had to frog. But then again, you guys know I'm not going to edit this, so if I make a mistake, we're going to rip it back and fix it. So, there is our double crochet, and then our double crochet in the chain one space. Then we're going to double crochet in the top of the cluster. And then we're going to double crochet in the next chain one space, which is right here. Okay. And then we're going to do 3 double crochets. Double crochet in the next 3 double crochets. There's 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to chain one, excuse me, we're going to double crochet in the chain one space. And then we're going to chain top of the cluster. Turn your cluster, look for your stitch, double crochet. Okay. Then we're going to double crochet in the next chain one space. Then we're going to chain, we're going to double crochet in the next 3 stitches. And we're going to double crochet in the chain one space. And we're going to double crochet in the top of the cluster. Then we're going to chain, double crochet in the chain one space. Three double crochets. Then we're going to double crochet in the chain space right there. Then we're going to double crochet in the top of the cluster. Sometimes you gotta work your, here you go, get underneath both of the legs. Yeah. Okay, drop stitch, try it again. Oh, my yarn split. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to double crochet chain one space, and as you see, you have 2 stitches left. This is a double crochet, and this was your turning chain, but is also counted as a double crochet. And we're going to double crochet in the double crochet, and then we're going to double crochet in the top of the turning chain, which was your first double crochet. And then we'll count our stitches and see if we are on the money. Okay, let's turn our work here and let's count our stitches. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, finger sticking, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25, which is what we're supposed to have, 25 double crochets. Okay. Now, this is your basic pattern, these 2 right here. Okay, you repeat rows 2 and 3 until you measure approximately 7 inches. But I'm going to go and do another offset cluster row with you to hopefully you understand it. Because when it's all done, technical difficulties today, technical difficulties. When it's all done, it's a pretty neat looking stitch, as you can see here. They all line up. You're going up there. That's how you know when you're going into the top of, after your setup row, when you're going into the top of your cluster, it should be lining up with the cluster below it. Okay? And between each one of these you have 3 double crochets. Okay? So, let's do another offset cluster row. I'm confident that the following row up that, the double crochets, you can do. Okay, so we're going to chain 3, which counts as our first double crochet, and we're going to turn our work. Okay? Now we're going to double crochet into the next stitch, not this one, but this one. Okay, we're going to chain 1, we're going to skip the next double crochet, and then we're going to double crochet in the next stitch. And this is where we make our offset cluster. So just to reiterate what we just did, okay? We chained 3 and turned. We double crocheted in the next stitch, chained 1, skipped 1, then double crocheted. Now we're going to do our offset cluster stitch. Camera, sorry about that. I keep bumping the camera. I had to come up with a better setup with this, or a different tripod for the table. Okay, so you remember, we're going to yarn over, go around that double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2. We're going to do that 5 times till we end up with 6 loops on our hook. So, yarn over, around the double crochet, yarn over, draw through 2, yarn over, around the double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, around the double crochet, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, around the double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. There's our 6 loops. Yarn over, pull through 6 loops. There's your offset double crochet. Okay? We're going to chain 1, we're going to skip the next stitch, and then we're going to work 3 double crochets, one, there's 2, that's more yarn, there's 3, okay, there's your 3 double crochets. I don't like the way that looks wonky to me, so I go back and I do them again. I just didn't like the way it looked. Okay, so let's do our 3 double crochets. Okay, we're going to skip a stitch. We had chained 1, we're going to skip this one and go to the next one, and we're going to do 3 double crochets. Okay, had to change the card. So we were doing our 3 double crochets. And there's your 3 double crochets. And then we're going to chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next one, which is our setup for our offset cluster. Okay? So we're going to remember that we do 5 of these. Pull up a loop, through 2, yarn over, pull up a loop, through 2, yarn over, pull up a loop, through 2, yarn over, pull up a loop, through 2, one more, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, take your stitches, 36, pull through all 6 stitches, chain 1, skip 1, 3 double crochets. One, 2, 3. I need some more yarn here. A little more yarn. Okay, now we're going to chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, now we're going to do another offset cluster. So we're going to yarn over around the double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, around the double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, around the double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, around the double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, one more, yarn over, around the double crochet, pull through 2, there's my 6, yarn over, pull through 6, chain 1, skip 1, 3 double crochets, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, and we're going to do our final offset cluster in this row. So you're going to yarn over, around double crochet, pull through 2, yarn over, around the double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, around the double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, one more, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, you have 3, 6, yarn over, pull through all 6, chain 1, you have 3 stitches left here. You're going to skip 1, double crochet, and then double crochet in the top of your turning chain. Like this. Sometimes it can be sticky to get into. Just take your time. Okay. So, if you look here, you can see all your double clusters are lined up. That's why it's important that you check your stitch count. And you make sure, you check your stitch count on the row in between your 2 cluster rows, the 25 double crochets, which is what you'll do here. That's row 3. You just chain 3, you'll turn and double crochet in every stitch across, and then one on top of the cluster, or chain 1 spaces. But I wanted to do another one, hopefully that helps you understand. It looks more complicated than it is. It's just repetition. But you know you're on the right track if your clusters are lining up. There you go. This was a little bit longer of a video tutorial than I normally do, but I wanted to make sure that you understood how the offset cluster was. Again, you do it, repeat rows 2 and 3 until you get to about 7 inches, and work your edging. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope it will be a help to you. This was block number 10, the offset cluster. Until the next tutorial, bye-bye for now.